Admiral Xiao grew jealous and even fabricated a tale that He Yan suffered from a hidden ailment, all to help her conceal her true identity. He Yan never imagined that just one trip outside the military camp would bring her not one, but 3 blossoms of romance. The first blossom was Xiao, a man secretly opposed to Xiao. After Xiao and He Yan entered the city but failed to obtain the tax ledgers, they finished their tasks and prepared to return to the camp. Xiao came to see them off, polite and courteous on the surface, yet harboring rivalry deep within. When Xiao saw He Yan conversing so familiarly with Xiao, his heart grew displeased. Back in camp, mindful that He Yan was, after all, a young woman, he ordered her to move from the shared barracks to a single room next door so as to avoid trouble. Earlier, when He Yan personally killed Ding Yi, she had unknowingly reopened the wound on her back. Because of the injury, she could not apply the medicine herself. Upon seeing this, Xiao, disregarding the propriety between men and women, personally applied the medicine for her. From the moment Xiao learned He Yan's true gender, it seemed a tiny bud of affection had quietly sprouted in his heart. When He Yan was on the verge of having her identity exposed, it was Xiao who helped her escape the predicament. In the camp, He Yan would always go alone when visiting the latrine or bathing, which gradually aroused curiosity among the soldiers. One day, Wang Ba and Xiao Mai heard that there was a hot spring in the mountains and invited everyone to bathe together. Seeing He Yan unwilling to enter the water, they thought she was simply shy. The group of soldiers even tried to lift her up and throw her in. Fortunately, Xiao arrived just in time to stop them. Having promised to help He Yan conceal her identity, the moment he heard they were heading to the hot spring, he rushed over, arriving just before she was tossed into the water. To protect her secret, Xiao told a kind lie that He Yan suffered from a private illness. Upon hearing this, Wang Ba and Xiao Mai suddenly understood. No wonder she was different from the others, always going to the latrine alone. It was to hide the fact that she could not be a man. Rather than mock her, the soldiers took pity, pooling their money to buy tonics and nourishing food for He Yan. From then on, there was always mutton and goji berries at her table. When there were extra funds, they even bought soft-shelled turtles for her to strengthen her body. Looking at these gifts, He Yan could only feel both amused and helpless, silently cursing Xiao in her heart. When He Yan and Xiao returned from the city, they brought back Song Tao, a woman skilled in medicine, to serve as a military physician. Unexpectedly, Song Tao became the 3rd blossom of romance in He Yan's life. Hearing about He Yan's supposed illness, Song Tao offered to nurse her back to health, declaring that even if He Yan had such a flaw, she would never despise her and would devote herself wholeheartedly. Little did she know, the person she liked was not a man at all. He Yan did not expose the truth, and in time, the rumor spread throughout the camp. Everyone sighed that it was rare to find such talent in the army, only to have him lose the most vital quality of a man. What a pity. Believing He Yan's rejection was due to illness, Song Tao went to the mountains daily to gather herbs to brew tonics for her. One day, before she could pick the herbs, she found a man lying unconscious in the snow. Carrying him back on her own, she tended to him with utmost care. But He Yan and Cheng Li Su suspected this man's identity, thinking that his sudden appearance so near the camp could not be without purpose. Song Tao dismissed their worries as overthinking. Yet, as it turned out, the man she saved was far from ordinary. His stay in the camp nearly brought destruction upon the entire Yezhou Guard.